Well, if you want to see the bean, there it is, with toe beans hanging out. Oh, no, let's get the camera away. La, 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 la. Wasn't expecting that. She's been asleep for ages. You turn the camera on and she's like, woohoo, I'm on, let's clean. Welcome in. Okay, just get comfy. Hang on. It's been a lot of upheaval the past couple of minutes, so bear with me. Whew. Okay, and I need, what do I need? A life, yes. I need one of those as well. There it is. Okay. Right. Welcome in to the Friday Live. I am completely knackerated, like really completely knackerated, and I have a headache. So how long this is going to last, I don't know. She's been all cute now, look. Yeah, I'm sorry, I've got my PJs on the radiator. They're drying. No, I didn't piddle myself, they've been washed. Kind of like Beany's doing right now. She's getting washed too. We're all nice and clean around here. Well, one of us is at least. Anyway, welcome in. Breathe and go with it, Lisa. Go with it. Welcome in, whether you are watching the live right now and helping make the live, or whether you're popping into the replay to scan through to see what you missed. Either way, even spending a minute, it's much appreciated. So thank you very, very much. You are driving me nuts. You're cute, but the sound is driving me nuts. I love the fact that she's doing the face wash, but the sound of it is driving me mad. Anyway, let's see who we got in. I'm going to put myself in live chat so that I can make sure I don't miss anyone. No, I say make sure I don't miss anybody. Let's face it, every single week I miss somebody. And I hate it. I hate being ignored in lives myself, which is why I try and include as many messages as I possibly can. If I miss somebody, it makes me feel really... Okay, scrolling to the top. To the top. And Miss Doris was in here first. Nice and early and eager beaver. And Beany's gone. Bye, Beans. Clearly she doesn't like the presents. I don't know. Welcome in, Doris. If you're still in here, hello. She says, good day, everyone, with a wibbies and a purple heart. And there's Perp, knitting purple. She says, hello, LadybirD, and beautiful Beany that has now left an empty throne. But I bet that throne is nice and warm. I bet it is. She's gone for a drink, so that's good. That's good. Welcome in, Perp. Doris is also tired. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Oh, my tea today, I think it was from Ingrid's Inspirations, I think. And I'm so dreading it because there you go. Speciality Infusions, Carico Gold, apple and cinnamon, apple pomace, cinnamon, blackberry leaves, malic acid, yummy, just what I figured I wanted, natural cinnamon flavouring, licorice root flavourings, hibiscus, roasted chicory root, apple juice and rose hips. I am so dreading this, but it's in my Beany mug, so I must drink it. Yeah. And I've got to bring my painkillers in. That was really clever. I'm on the ball today. Christine is crocheting. Welcoming Miss Christine. She says, happy Friday, everyone, with the rainbow star. Welcome, Christine. Scroll down. Crafty Snail Mum. Miss Snaily, I got your email. I just haven't replied yet because my head is going. So I'm avoiding it, but I will reply tomorrow. Thank you very, very much for letting me know. I'd hoped the green was a nice one for you. I had that in mind when you said green or purple. I was like, okay, well, let's go green. I've got one in mind. And I made them up. And then I thought, I bet it's not the type of green she wants. I don't know what to do. Send it. So I did. I sent it. And you got it. Yay. Miss Snaily says, hello, everyone, with the wavies. I love that. Hi, Mum. No, we need the other daughter in here now, and then Mister. We'll have the whole family. It'll be like the is it the Waltons that said good night, Par, night, Mar, night, Jody, night, Christine. Whatever. I might be making it up. I can't remember. I was very, 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 very young when the Waltons were on. So, Karen, welcome in, Karen. Miss Karen Weiss says, hello, everyone, and happy Friday with a... If you haven't already, please drop the prayers and the question of the live. If you haven't already. If you have already, thank you. I'll get there. Scrolling down then, and there's the prayers. Okay, she did it. Thank you so much, Miss Karen. There we go. Okay, so hopefully at the top of the chat now, there should be the prayers and thoughts. Please let me know if they're not there, and I'll try and re-pin them. Let's get off that, get on that, and then let's scroll you down. The glare of the light is really not helping the headache. There you go. Mr. Joe said, hi, Beany. She's actually eating biscuits. I love the way that the majority of indoor cats or cats that eat indoors, the majority will, okay, they all get used to like their food times if you do specific food times, but they leave biscuits. So they go throughout the day and have one or two biscuits. I'm feeling a bit peckish. I'll have one or two biscuits, but they're all gone by the time it's the second feeding. All gone, but she's crunching right now, so she's probably having the last few. Miss Lucy's crochet spot. Welcome in, Lucy. She says, hello, Lisa and Beany. It's all I'm hearing. Not even crunching now, it's smutting. Squatting. No. I'm guessing I can't do the cat emoji. Just meow. There you go. That's about as energetic as I'm going to get with that one, Lucy. It's just not going to happen. Christina! Creations by Yankee Christina. Welcome in. She says, hi, beautiful. I don't know who she's saying that to, but I'll take it because I need the uplift. Woo! Welcome in. Both Christina and I had a birthday in the same month, and we're both that bit older. Probably that both of us look in the mirror, go, ugh. We shouldn't. We should smile and be grateful for what we are, because we'll never look like this again. Thank God for that. I used to say that when I was younger, when I was like 19, 20, 21, I used to look in the mirror and go, Be happy with who I am, because I will never look this good again. Yeah, right. I went from skinny gog with boobs to fat gog with boobs. It's a big difference, literally. Scrolling down. Perp says, you forgot earrings. I forgot earrings? No, I got hanky markers in. I'll tell you what I did do, though. I forgot to wear any of my jewellery when I went out today. It was a little bit nakifying. And I was kind of gutted because I've been wearing your little resin flower ones the past few days. I have to take them out at night, though. And last night it was not a good night. It was not a good night. And that's why I've got a headache now, I'm sure of it, because I'm just absolutely knackered, because I've been going now for 17 hours. I've been awake. I'm on autopilot. Where is the pilot, by the way? Is it a male or is it a female? I need to know. And if they're single. Doris says, hi, Beany. Hi, Beany, from Miss Doris. No sound. Is it raining there? It is a little, well, it's, no, not in the rainy sense. We've had the odd little bit of, and that's it, like a little teeny weeny drizzle spit, if that, that's lasted less than a minute, 2 or 3 times through the day. It's been a really, really, really nice sky with the odd little fluffy cloud sailing by on a beautiful blue. And then the wind chill. Oh my gosh, that wind chill has been so icy. Now, this is something I don't understand. The last time that I went on the bus, it was, I don't know what this is in Fahrenheit. If someone wants to work it out, go for it. It was -6 centigrade here. And I went outside with major hot flushes, and I was just wearing like 2 normal tops. Like, I can't even remember exactly what it was, but it was like a short sleeve t-shirt and something really light, like something cotton over the top. And again, I can't even remember what it was. But there were so many people walking past me going, oh, and wrapping their coats around them and looking like Eskimos. And there was me going, I'm so flipping hot. I'm so hot. And I was waiting outside for the bus for over an hour. And the cold didn't bother me. This morning, I walked out, off down my pathway with just this on and my my Oscar the Grouch puke top, and the wind hit me and I went, oh, no. Came back in and grabbed something a little bit warmer. And yet it's not in the minuses, it's in the pluses. But I couldn't take it. It was just way too cold. So that was an experience. I'm just glad that the bus was slightly late, because I was slightly late to the bus stop. Beany says it is or will within 3 days, because she's laying down. It's supposed to be pouring tomorrow. Supposed to be. We'll see. Question of the live. Thank you very much, Miss Karen. Question of the live. If you'd like to answer it, please put a QotL at the beginning so we know what you're talking about. The question of the live today is, if someone were to ask you, how are you mentally? I mean, what would your brain say compared to what your voice says? So we're all too eager to turn around and go, oh, I'm fine, I'm okay. and your brain is going, "Rah!" or something of that effect, maybe a different sound effect. What is your brain saying that your voice isn't? I was making a cup of tea yesterday and came up with that, and I was like, ooh, that's a good question. Because so many people lie and just say, I'm fine, when we're not. Be creative, be creative, be creative, be creative, be creative crafts. Welcome in. I don't know why I did that, I won't be doing that every single time though. But welcome in. She says, how did you, Lisa, and the chat? Welcome in. I don't know why I did that. I'm so sorry. Maybe it's the impending doom of the apple and cinnamon tea. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just finishing off all the energy that I have got somewhere in me now before we finish off. Right. You are going on there. I'm so dreading this. Let's pick up my beanie. I mean, it smells absolutely beautiful. Really does. Beautiful. Don't taste it. Nope. Got a really strong apple aftertaste though, which is good. Because normally those things, they stick to the roof of your mouth and you just can't get rid of the horrid flavour. That's strong apple juice at the end. I can cope with that. Yummy. Christine says, we are happy to see you as long as you are able to make it. I'm able to make it. I very, very, very nearly cancelled just because I'm so flipping good. But I thought, nope. You got to work, girl. You've already cancelled one this month. You got to work. Put the work in. Go to work. So I'm here. I'm at work. Hi. I'm scrolling down. Mr. Joe is saying hello to everybody. Thank you very much for keeping it all in one message, Joe. Thank you. I'm scrolling down. B says, glad I'm not alone. I hate the sound of my cat grooming himself. He's cute, but just no. I think with me, it's only become a thing in the past 3 months, roughly, where it's never bothered me before. Never. And all of a sudden it's, can you stop now? Pack it in. Oh my gosh, shut up. It's driving me nuts. And I've got a feeling that's because of menopause. I've got a feeling. Doesn't mean it is. And in a sense, I kind of hope it is, because then it'll be temporary. I feel sorry for her. But it gets on my wick. I think a couple of nights ago, I was giving her a cuddle. Now, when she comes for a cuddle, she sits there and she puts her arm across a lot of the time. But while she's there and I'm kind of holding on to her, every now and again, she's like, oh, I'm close to my feet. So I'll just give myself a pedicure. And she'll start yanking at her back claws. And this particular night, she was doing this. And I went, do you have to? And what she did was, and I turned away from her and she carried on. And I looked at her and she looked back with the side eye, like the paw was up in the air, like waiting to go back in her gob. But she just gave me the side eye. And I looked away and I looked back at the TV because I was watching TV at the time. And she carried on. And I went like that again. When will you stop it? And she just cleared off. Like, she was like, fine. Gone. But those side eyes, it's been a long time since she gave me the side eye. It was quite funny. Don't you hate it when you're telling somebody off, like a kid, or, well, it doesn't matter who it is, it's normally a kid, but you're telling them off and they do something that makes you laugh, that's funny during the telling off, and then you don't know whether to carry on being angry or to laugh and go, oh, you're so silly. I get like that with Bean. Like, I'm trying to discipline you here. Stop making me laugh. Yeah. Doris says, my kitty runs to me most of the time, unless I have the tone. The tone. Beany doesn't run to me unless I rattle something that sounds like a treat. Or if I say the word Treaties. But she's already had one today, so there's no more. No more. Perp says, apple and cinnamon. No. Smells gorgeous. Like I said, the smell is really nice. Like, I'd want that as a candle. That is really nice. I don't like cinnamon candles. This is more apple than cinnamon, but it smells divine. It just doesn't taste it. But it's got the really nice apple aftertaste, but you have to swallow the rest of it to get there. Oh dear. Okay. Who we got? Zahra. Welcome in, Zahra. I hope you're working on that jumper. Zahra Tabassum. She says, hello, Lisa LadybirD. And Beany. And everyone in chat. Now, I know Beany's not outside because the door is shut, because I'm so tired and cold. And so she can't get out because I've closed everything off. So it may well be that she's sitting at the back door planning her revenge on me or something. Possibly. Scrolling down. Miss Sharon, welcome in. Good evening. Sharon Sutcliffe. She says, evening, Lisa. Evening, Beany. Still nothing. And to all, kiss. Welcome in, Miss Sharon. Thanks, Karen. Scrolling down. Miss Angela, welcome in, Angela. Angela Wright. She says, hi, Lisa and Beany. And Beany. They're all saying hello to you, you ignorant bugger. There's just no sound whatsoever. Nothing. She may well be on top of her tower looking outside. I don't know. Don't know what she can see through purple voile and then double glass and then dark, but she's been doing that quite a bit the past few days. And everyone in the chat, how are you doing today? I'm doing fine today. Drinking water, working on my first blanket. Now, first blanket, whose pattern are you doing? Or are you just making it up? We need to know what pattern you're doing. We need to know the style of blanket and how big a blanket, Miss Angela. Are we making a pram blanket, a lap gown, a bed blanket? We need to know these things because, you know, that's what we do. We get all nosy when it comes to yarny stuff. Snelly says, they were perfect shade of green. I love them. Thank you. You're very, very welcome. And, of course, congratulations on the win, too. Okay, so the question of the live is, if someone were to ask, how are you mentally? What would your brain say compared to what your voice says? For me, my brain is just going, help, please help. I don't like it. And what comes out my gob is, I'm okay. I'm fine. Big difference. Majorly big difference. There's a lot of people that they're so scared, worried, I can't think of, there's a word that I can't think of, about talking about if they're sad or if they're overly emotional in anything, they're afraid to speak it. Why is it such a taboo? Oh, she's back to eating biscuits again. Why is it such a taboo? It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be, but we all do it. Or at least in our culture, we do it. Other cultures, maybe not necessarily, but definitely ours. We keep very stum and tight-lipped. And why? Why? That's not the question of the life. The why is not the question of the life. Imperfect. I am perfect. Welcome in. She says, hey, Lisa. Good heart. Welcome in. Oh, there's movement. She's licking her lips now. Maybe she's run out of biscuits. Welcome in. I'm really lagging behind because I'm chopsing so flipping much. Perhaps there's no comment. They're green on that. But I didn't want, because Snaily said green or purple, straight away I went to the green, because if they're purple, they'd be for perp. So Snaily, greeny. It made sense to me. Let me take another swig, because I'm going to have to drink this before it gets cold, because then it gets really vile. I like the aftertaste. I just don't like the rest of it. I mean, it's okay. It's not the worst I've ever tried. But still. Lucy says, you are beautiful. You are beautiful in every single way. Your words can't bring me down. No, no, no. Now I'm going to have an earworm in my head. Thanks, Lucy. Angela said, Lisa, I got my package. Thank you very much. You had a package? I can't remember what you won. What did you win? Thank you so much for letting me know. And Stupid here hasn't got her pen next to her, like I was supposed to have. That was clever. You're going to have to let me know what you won, because I completely forgot what you won. You're going to have to let me know. Thank you for letting me know that you got it, though. I appreciate that, because that means I can get rid of the paperwork and I don't have to worry. I know Christine got hers because she did a video. I know Zahra got hers because she opened it on a video call with me. I know Jen got hers. I know Snaily got hers. I know Ninja and Perp and Sharon, shut up you. They all got theirs. But there's still quite a few that are, where are they? Have they been received or not? So, yes, thank you for letting me know. Sharon says, her answer to the question of the life is, mentally, I'm not great due to so much pain, but I tried to keep my chin up. Chronic pain clinic went well, and waiting for my doctor to double my medication and then wait for an orthopedic appointment. So in the pain clinic, I'm glad you're getting positive results from it, because that's a nice little stepping stone and a support system. So that's really, really handy. Doubling your medication, I don't really like the sound of that. I don't know what you're on, and obviously we can't talk about that here, there, anywhere. But that's worrying. But at least they're pushing that bit forward, and you've got the next 2 steps, because you've got the pain clinic, then you've got the medication, and then the orthopedic. So let's see what happens with that, eh? Let's see what happens. Amoreenagilbert. Amareena's Crochet and Tell. She says she's in the ads, but I'm pretty sure because I've been blabbing for so flipping long, I'm sure she's well out the ads by now. So welcome in, Amareena. And there you go. Like one message later. Okay, I'm in. Welcome in. Scrolling down. Suzanne is hooked. Welcome in, Suzanne. She says, hi, Lisa. Oh, and everyone. Wavy, 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 wavy. Wavy, wavy, wavy. Lots of wavies. Welcome in, Suzanne. Scrolling down. No, I'm scrolling up rather, because I don't know where I am. Amarena, Christine. Doris says, work it, girl, with the tea. I wish I could have some cheesecake. I'm on my fasting fortnight this fortnight. It's nearly the end of the week. And I've done quite well this week, I think. Like I haven't been feeling hungry bar once. That was for breakfast. I mean, today I went out at 8:10 this morning. I got back at 1 and I did the whole lot without any breakfast. I drank a lot, and I don't mean booze, I mean like water that kept me going. But I wasn't hungry. I didn't feel hungry, except when I passed, I don't know what it'd be classed as in America or anywhere else actually, but there's a bakery kind of fatty pastry place called Greg's, and I passed that, and oh my gosh, the smell. My stomach instantly went, hello, I'm here, did you forget about me? But that soon bypassed, so it was good. But as soon as I packed everything away and I finished my morning vlog, it was like, oh, give me that breakfast. And I had a bowl of cereal and I couldn't get it in me fast enough. I liked it. It was very nice. Miss Christina. Sorry, not Christina. Christine. Lisa E. Hang on a moment. Okay, let me share screen. We're doing that one. And we're doing that one. Da-da. Okay, now I've got to try and remember. US dollars into Great British pounds. I think it's 3. I'm pretty sure it's 3. Pretty sure it's 3. Yeah, it's 3. Okay, so we're going to take all of these, 1, 2, 3, and because Miss Christine is a member, she gets double. So she's actually got another 6. It's going to be Christine's wheel again. I don't know how other people feel about that, but it's going to be Christine's wheel again. But let's face it, the amount of times where people have won it, where they've only got 1 entry or 2 entries, and it's like, wow, those people that put loads on there. But we have Miss Christine, and I'm saving it before I knock it off, because that's what I'm like, and to go, I didn't save it, and then I have to try and remember or go back. So thank you, Miss Christine. See, Christine with an E. My phone, I've been, this is going to sound weird, bad. There's been nothing behind the back, but Zahra and I were having a conversation, and Christine was in that conversation, and I kept putting Christina because my phone was instantly coming up with Christina every single time. And I just kind of gave up on it and just like, yeah, it's Christina. And then there's me going and calling you Christina now. I'm so sorry, Christine. I'm so sorry. I'm tired, I'm old, and I'm flaggy. I'm sorry. But thank you for that. Oh. let me say while I'm there, because I know Christine will definitely want to know. Nightbot will occasionally come up with, if you send to PayPal, this is the goal amount we're going for, to be able to buy a new camera. Now, I am exceptionally close to that goal now. So I went to a camera shop in the other town today. And I said, look, I need it to do this. I want it to do this. I need to make sure I can do that with it. Help. What do I do? And I said, I don't want something too heavy because my arms are pretty shot. And I was in there for a good half an hour. And if anybody wants to Google this, take a note now, because right now it is looking like I will be getting a Panasonic GMC dash, like a straight dash. I can't remember what they're called. Dash. It's not a forward or a backward slanty. No, it's a dash. G7M. So it's a Panasonic GMC dash G7M and a macro lens 30mm. And I've then got to look into getting a tripod for it with it, which is still in budget, just because what I've got is going to be too flimsy for it, because when the lens is on, it gets heavy. But that is looking like the camera that I'll be getting. Not 100%, but that's looking very, very likely. So, with thanks to you guys, there might be good thing. I mean, the bad thing is it's a 4K camera. I can be sitting here, you can see every single blackhead on my face. Heck, you might see a bogey that I've rubbed into my ear. I don't know. I'm kind of worried about that, but at the same time, I'm quite excited. My father isn't exactly amused. It's my business. He doesn't understand that entirely. But I'm really, really quite excited to get a new gadget and to be upgrading and doing it for you guys, because at the end of the day, everything that goes on to this channel is in the hope that it helps somebody, it makes somebody smile, something. It's for you. So, you know, it's good to upgrade things and make things better for you guys, even in the littlest ways. So I'm quite chuffed. Amarina, her answer to the question of life is, before the medication I'm on now, I would have put on a facade and tell everyone that I was good, fine, etc. But inside, dying. I've removed the mask a lot the past couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks. I still wear it occasionally, like I'm wearing it right now, because my hip, my knee, my foot, and my other thigh that I'm on right now, they are all screaming at me. So you'll see me rocking here and there because it hurts. But the facade is up because nobody wants to see me going, oh, it hurts too much. They get enough of that in the morning moans. The vlogs for the mornings, the vlogs for the evenings, they all get the, oh, it hurts so much. Oh, I can't move. Blah. They all get that. So I like to save it up for them. There's no point doing it now. I'll wait till the vlog and then I'll let it all out. And actually, I better have another one of them because it's coming to that time. Yeah, there. It tastes worse at the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, that's nasty. Nasty. Joe is saying awesome, but I'm not sure what he's awesoming at. Joe does a lot of awesomes. Actually, what did I think? Oh, I thought of Joe today when I was out shopping, because there was a fruit medley that was called Fun Day Sunday. And I was like, I got that the wrong way around. It should be Sunday Fun Day. Joe says so. But it made me think of you, like, for that whole aisle and a half, I had Joe on my brain. He's a very heavy person to be on my brain. Brain squish. Nana Michelle Crochets. Welcome in, Miss Michelle. She says, hi, everyone. Listening and lurking at work. She's a lurking, working, gherkin with a blue heart. Welcome in, Miss Gherkin. Scrolling down, Cindy. Cindy, I'm so glad you got the notebook. And I was sitting here watching you open notebook, and I'm going, look in the back, look in the back, look in the back. Oh no, she's closed it. Oh, she's just looking in the middle. Oh, she got it. That's how I was watching your video. Yeah, I'm nuts. I know. Miss Cindy the Crochet says, does the grooming include the gnashing of their claws? Heck yes. Yes. Can't stand that sound. Yes. Oh, it does. Agreed. Too lazy to erase what I typed, so leaving it. Hey all. Yeah, it definitely counts. Definitely. Chewing on nails with the... Shut up! Yep. Michelle says Anya does that with her back claws too. Ugh, the cheesy pauses. I mean, I know they're only taking the layer off because, you know, it's not like they can go and get their nails done on a regular basis. Look, normal people don't take their cat to go and get their claws trimmed every week. Just don't do it. So they've got to do it. They've got to keep up the maintenance, but not in my earshot. Just go away. Yeah. Question of the live. Thank you, Karen. If someone were to ask, how are you feeling mentally? What would your brain say compared to what your voice says? What is going on in here that refuses to come out of your mouth? Doris says, my kiddos do that to me all the time. I'm trying to chastise, and they do something funny. There we go. The struggle is real. No wonder why I feel like I'm going crazy. Okay, that was quite a while ago. Now I know how far behind I am. Yeah, the telling off, and you have to try and keep a straight face because they've just done something funny or they've said something funny. Shut up and go on the step. Yeah. Zahra says she's knitting it. I hope you are, Miss Zahra. I hope you are. Mr. Joe says, his answer to the question of the live is, my brain would say I'm mentally exhausted. My voice will say, keep chopping, live life 110%, no stopping me. But the brain's going, the brain's like, I'm done, I'm finished, leave me alone. It's amazing that I'm highly doubting that there's many, if any, that actually say what literally is going on in here, because we all think nobody wants to hear it. And sometimes people are okay hearing it, as long as they don't hear it all the time. That's why I have to keep on apologizing in my morning vlogs, because they're hearing it a lot right now. But every now and again, you know, you turn around to a friend and say, you know, I'm here for you. If you ever want to talk, I'm here for you. Well, why would they be coming to you if you can't be truthful and be honest and speak to them as you feel? Miss Angela is making the Butterfly Genie, the scrappy blanket by Butterfly Genie. Butterfly dreams. I haven't seen it. I've heard a few people are doing it, and I haven't seen it. And it ought to be something that I go and have a nosy. I'm not going to make it, but I ought to go and have a nosy. I do have a blanket in the planning because, thanks to two certain people in here, I have 2 Caron anniversary cakes, and I am determined to make a blanket out of them. Especially, I think what I'm going to do is do it as a more of a throw and put it over the sofa. I'm going to be one of those people because it will go. It's blue and it's grey, and in here it's blue and silver and grey. So quite looking forward to getting my mitts on it. Them. Amarina says, I'm working hats and beanies to donate at the end of the year. I joined up with Yarny Cat Crochet. I also have an order for 4 Christmas stockings. Yes, already. Get them done. Get them over and done with. Go. Because when it comes to November, December, you're going to be sick of seeing them again. But hey, orders means money, right? Right? Cindy says her answer to the question of the live is, I've started to speak on my emotions. Good girl. Good girl. But at the moment, my brain is at peace. Last year, it was all over the place, and I let people in, and they were great, and I still best support. Part 1. There's going to be a part 2. Lucy says her answer to the question of the live is, my brain would say, why are you asking? And how is it any of your business? My mouth would say, fine, thank you. It's a good take on it. I think there's part of me that really wants to say, look, you just don't want to know. Don't ask a question that you really don't want the answer to. Because if you wanted the answer, well, you don't want the answer. So just, yeah, I'm good. Fine. Yay. Suzanne says, I just dropped my furl hook, then kicked it across the room. Why did you kick it across the room? I dropped it. Get out. Oh, no. You silly numpty. It didn't break. I mean, the great thing with furls is they will replace, which is brilliant, but don't go dropping your furls. Just don't do it. Why did you do it? What was the reason? Were you testing it? Excuse me. Andrea says yes, but what prize did you win? Because I can't remember. I haven't got my notebook over here with it all written down, and I can't remember what you won, Angela. Perp says, just finish second granny blanket, 40-inch square, and now she wants a third one. Is this person paying? Who is it? Who needs 3? Cindy is finishing with her second part of the question of the live. A book I received mentioned the best thing this horse ever said was help, and that is what I do. It's always good to not carry burdens on your own. I think those of us that live alone become very secluded and introverted very, very, very quickly, and we lose the ability to just go up to someone and say, look, I need some help, because anxieties flare up, and it's so quick to get into that mode, and that ain't good for nobody. It's really not. I'm speaking from somebody with a little bit of experience. A little bit. It was cold. It's vile. Oh, gone. Thank God. Thanks, Ingrid. Oh, it's for Snaily. Oh, it's for Snaily. Snaily can make her own blanket. Doris said her answer to the question of the live is, I'm just hanging on. Between family, health challenges, and mine and the kiddos being crazy, I'm overwhelmed. I'm trying to steal time to be alone as much as I can. You've really got to make time for yourself. There's no excuse. There's no, I don't have time. You make time. You must take time for yourself. I had this conversation with my chiropractic receptionist. She was saying that her commute is about 3 hours every day to drive here. 3 hours. And she said she's really struggling because she leaves really early in the morning. She doesn't get home till really late at night, and there's just no time to do anything. And she's just stuck. So she's asked to take one day off to kind of sort things out for herself and to have a little bit of time. And I said, that doesn't mean that, okay, you've got a day off. Don't start doing major jobs around the house, or, oh, well, now I can get that done and that done and that done. Don't do it all like that. You've got to take time for you. You have got to put you first. Otherwise, you go into burnout. And if you can't look after yourself, how the heck are you going to look after anybody else? You just can't. So as selfish as it sounds, you have to be number one first. Then you can look after the rest. Because if you get worn down, if you get ill, if you go to pot, then who's going to look after them? Look after you, and then in turn you can look after them. Shut up, Lisa. Okay. Sharon says, I'm listening whilst trying to knit my first pair of socks. However, I've just frogged the whole lot to try again. Are you making a vanilla sock? Are you making a kiss heel, an afterthought heel, a no heel? I can't believe she's knitting. She's knitting, Perp. She's knitting. Perp just put a picture on Instagram, but I don't have Instagram, so I won't be seeing that. I'm guessing she's showing Snaily. Oh. Greg sausage roll. You know, one Greg sausage roll has the same amount of calories as a full roast dinner. I'd rather have the full roast. Roast me, baby. But then again, I don't eat sausage roll anyway. Yes, my dear. Yes, my dear. Yes, my dear. Thank you. Yes, please. Let me just do another couple. Christine's laughing, but I don't know why she's laughing. Sweet dreams with Goshi. Welcome in. Like done. It's like military precision. Like done. Next. Thank you, Goshi. Welcome in. If you're still in here, welcome in. Homer. Sally Horner says hello, everyone, with an orange heart. And yes, could I please have a break in the chat, please? When I get down to the break in the chat, we will do linky doodabs for the creators that are in here that would like it. But I've got to get down there first. So pay attention to the break in the chat, please. It'd be very much appreciated. Thank you. That really didn't help my headache. Christine is thumbing up the camera. Gosh, I am behind, aren't I? Oh, my word. Oh, my word. Ingrid! Oh, there she is. You see? You mentioned Yucky Tea and Ingrid's there. Hi, Ingrid! Ingrid's inspiration says, literally can only say hello, Miss Lisa, Beansies, and all you lovelies in the chat. Load shedding about to start till 2:30 tomorrow morning. So for Ingrid right now, it is about 10 o'clock at night, and she's got the load shedding, which is power outage for the town, like literally. Have fun, enjoy chatting. I will complain at you later, Ingrid. Night, night. Scroll it down, 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 scroll it down. Joe says, fun day Sunday, love it. Just got it all the wrong way round, Joe. They got it the wrong way round. Scroll it down, scroll it down. Christine says, her answer to the question of life is, I am weary, says the brain. The voice, this is what has to be done. I need to get this sorted. That's another thing with people with chronic pain. I'm sure there are other people with it as well. But we tend to do something called boom and bust. When we're feeling like semi-mobile, we will do so much and then we will pay for it over the next few days. And during those few days, it's like, I've got to be careful. I can't do anything. I've got to rest when I'm out of this. So just rest. And then when it's your resting time, you're like, oh, I've got to make sure I get that done. That's got to be sorted. Oh, I've got to do that as well. Boom and bust. Literally. Your brain is trying to scream at you to stop it. But you don't. Joy. Miss Joy Reynolds. Welcome in, Miss Joy. Hello, hello, hello. Miss Joy says, hello, Lisa, and all in the chat. Welcome in. And Saf Stitched, welcome in. Saf says, hello, everyone, with ribbies. Welcome in, Saf. Scrolling down, her electricity has gone. They always do it early as well. Such a pain in the bum. Oh, hanky markers and sweets. Oh, that must mean that you had I've got to ask you, Angela, did the bauble, did it make it? Did it survive or did it break in the journey? I'm so proud of those little baubles. Weird person I am. I am perfect, she said, still here, just listening and thinking to myself. I think I prefer to struggle quietly than to bring anyone into the muck with me. I found most people don't care or can't handle it anyway. There's most people and then there's one or two that are okay. And it's those one or two that you've got to find. And those one or two are your true friends. They're the people who will be there for you no matter what. And sometimes they can make a joke out of it and go, oh, for heaven's sake, shut up, will you? But you know it's in jest. But a lot of people couldn't give two hoots. No, I can't say that. I think I've had that demonstrated more often than not, really. Teresa the pipe. Welcome in, miss. She says, hello, Lisa, LadybirD, with the wavies and the blue heart. Welcome in. Have you had your... hang on. You did win a prize, didn't you? I think. Did you win a prize? I think you did. Did you get it? Did you get it yet? I can't remember. Suzanne says, well, if you really want to know why I dropped my furls, yes, I do. I really do. Because I grabbed everything and moved in from one room to another and the hook fell in the middle of my stride and my darn foot kicked it. Oh. Well, in that case, okay. It was a mistake. I get it. Okay. Saf said that's why the airlines always say put on the oxygen mask first before you put it on your kid. Exactamundo, Miss Saf. Exactamundo. Perfect says it's become a shallow thing to ask, how are you? Just a pleasantry. It is. It's like a throwaway comment. It's nobody wants to really know. It's just like, oh, I better say it. The good thing is I do have a close friend that every now and again will come and see me or talk to me in Messenger with an audio and say, how are you doing? I haven't heard from you for a while. Are you all right? And you can hear in her tone of voice, she's worried, she's caring. And so a lot of the time it's, oh, I'm so sorry. No, I've been all over the place. Yes, I'm okay. Honest, I'm okay. Yeah, I just haven't caught up with everybody, but I'm here. I'm still alive. Woo! And I can put her mind at rest. But they're very few and far between, those people. Very few and far between. Scrolling down. Oh, have I come to the break? Have I come to the break? I have. The break is in. Okay, thank you very much for the break. Doo-doo! And while the break is in, I'm going to go and grab my painkillers. If you are a channel and you would like your link dropping at the bottom of the chat, just there, then in the chat, I would like to see the emoji of a dragon. Dragon. Doesn't matter whether it's the head or the whole body one, but the dragon, please. People are saying hello. Well done, Karen. Thank you. Get rid of Nightbot. I can only do some of them because some of the time he doesn't want to know. Sharon says, can't knit anymore. Too tired. Going to chill with my phone. Lisa, I'm so good at doing too much and then pay for it. Will I ever learn? No, because we're a product of boom and bust. So, no. Okay, just one dragon. One dragon's more than enough. I'm going to grab the painkillers. Now, for those that are dropping dragons, poor little dragons, start typing out a sales pitch. Don't press enter. Don't tap send. But start typing out something. Let us know what your channel is about. Why are we coming to see you? What's happening? What's going on in the future? What goal are you trying to achieve? Don't say the word sub, subscriber, subby, anything like that, because most of the time YouTube goes and cuts you off. But start typing out your advert, and when I come back, I will slowly go through the names, and when I say your name, you drop your advert for your channel, sell yourself, and then Miss Karen will send the linky doodabs, and I will be right back. Painkiller ahoy. Ugh. You drop those dragons. If you're a creator, drop a dragon. We'll get those linky doodabs sorted. One, two, buckle my shoe. Oh, and I should have brought her in earlier. But for those who are interested, I deliberately haven't done a photo of Chia today because here she is. You see, look, she's got hair growing. She's got a fringe. She's got a fringe. But everything there, everything is sprouting. All of the white is all sprout. So her transplant is working. Hopefully she'll be happy with it. Okay. Oh heck. Oh, shouldn't have moved. Okay, so the first person to please drop your advert in the chat is Saf. Saf, please drop your advert. Where's Miss Wriggles today? I haven't seen Miss Wriggles today. I was thinking of her yesterday. And I haven't seen her in the chat today. Where's Wriggles? Where's our Wriggles? Take care, Suzanne. And thank you for popping in. There's Saf Stitched. She says, my channel is about crochet or knitting, yarn hauls, reviews, chatting, and pics of our new kitties. There's Miss Saf's link. Thank you very much, Miss Saf. Next, we have Imperfect. Imperfect. Please drop your advert in the chat. Please, please, please. She says, I'm Corrine. I knit and crochet, read books, hope to do some gardening, homestead, and other crafts at some point. Red heart. A little bit of love. I'll let Karen find the linky doodab before I call the next person, but thank you very much. Did she find it? Oh, and Perp got them. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, thank you. Ooh. Oh, I want one now. I want one. I don't like granny squares, but I want one. Next is, please drop your advert, Be Creative Crafts. Drop the advert, sell yourself. Let's see what's happening. She says, check me out. I've got a few tutorials for crochet and other crafts. I go live on Thursday nights. Now, what's nighttime for you? And invite others up to join in our random topics. And sometimes I feel like singing. Pam. Sing on your nighttime. When's that? That could be like when I wake up. That could be when I'm eating lunch. When's your nighttime? What? Just very quickly, miss. There we go. That's brilliant. Thank you very much. Oh, she's in Tennessee. Same as Amarina. 9 p.m. CST. So that's 3 a.m. for me. Darn it. Thank you very much, miss. Okay, next we have Christine is crocheting. Drop that lovely little advert, my dear. She says, come visit and stay a while. I'm a crocheter and have unboxings. I'd love to do it in the way that she talks. She's so calming. Come visit and stay a while. I am a crocheter and have unboxings, sweet mail, finished objects, and life happenings. Happy to have you here. I like all the little smileys. Thank you very much. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Karen. And lastly, go for it, Joe. Go for it. Drop your advert. Let's hope that Mr. YouTube allows it. Let's hope. We worked! Garden State Gardener. Sunday Fun Day, 7 to 9 p.m. EST. starting this week with a canning round table. Following Sunday will be Yarny Talk. Registration video will be out tomorrow. Lots of fun. Who's ready for some cake? Nah. I'll say no to the cake. You're right. There's his link. Okay, the chat is back open. Thank you very much for those that kept hush hush during the linky doodabs. That gives a lot of respect to the creators and that of people. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Miss B says, cake. See, now I don't like eating cake, but bring me yarn cake. And I say, yes, please. Like right now I have a box right in front of me and there's a blue cake right on the top. And just a meter above that, if that, there's an anniversary cake. Now that kind of cake, gimme. Normal edible cake, nah, you're all right. You can keep it. Unless it's cheesecake. And then it's, see, now that would be difficult. Yarn cake, cheesecake. Which would I prefer? Cheesecake would win it. It really would. Cheesecake would win it. Before I forget, a call out to the members. Any members that are wanting to do the CAL on Monday, we are starting. So please, if you are wanting to do the CAL with us, because there are not going to be any replays, videos, nothing is being recorded at all. It's going to be a video call in StreamYard. If anybody wants to do it, can you please email me so that I've got definite numbers? And then at the same time, on Monday, when it comes to the time to start our CAL, I will send you a link to be able to join in. Otherwise, I'm going to be sat there on my own doing it, which is perfectly fine. I find ways of talking to myself. It's not a problem. But I need to know who's joining in so I can send you the link. Okay? I hope you got that. I hope that makes sense. I hope. I can't count right now. Hang on. I'm counting. That one. Why can't I count? Okay. Zahra is going on the wheel. And as she is a member, she gets double entries. So let's get a couple in first. And then I will go and do that. And that's one lot of entries. And now I've got to double them. Now it's Zahra's wheel. Zahra, it's your wheel, my dear. It's your wheel. Who did it? I don't know. I know nothing. I was knitting. I fell asleep while knitting. It is late for you. The person who sent that through, it will go into the camera fund as of tomorrow morning. As soon as you said my name, Zahra, Zahra. As soon as in the morning, that will be sent over to the camera fund. Thank you very much to that person, and even more so the fact that you passed it on to somebody. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Sharon, wake up! Okay, I'm scrolling up. Members, don't forget to email me to let me know who is joining in with the cow, please. Because then I can send you the link. Angela says, the glass bauble came just fine. Good! None have broken so far. None have broken. Sharon, it's a testament to Sainsbury's. Question of the live. Thank you, Karen. Oh, I didn't bring my cream in. Question of the live. If someone were to ask you, how are you mentally? What would your brain say compared to what your voice says? Because normally they're two completely different things. B says, if ever you can't sleep early on a Friday morning, you'll know where to come hang out. Do you know what? Quite honestly, B, the way I've been the past month and a bit, it's quite possible I might poke my nose in. It's quite possible. It's been a tough month. It's been a very, very tough month. But you don't want to hear that because I'm fine. Saf says, cheesecake, blueberry or strawberry are my faves. I would happily go with a blueberry one. I've never had a blueberry one. Strawberries are quite common. But for me, plain vanilla New York cheesecake. I really ought to make myself another one. I've only just made one, in beginning of December, end of November. I made one, never made one for myself before. Never. And I made one. I was quite chuffed. I can't remember eating it, but I must have done because it was gone very quickly. It was very nice. Got to make another one. Doris says, yarn cake would last longer. It would, but it wouldn't taste as nice. See, that's the way up, isn't it? It's, do you have your cake or do you eat it? I want to eat it. Yeah, cheesecake wins. Doris says, would I be able to hang out if the timing is right? Yes. Hello, Beans. Welcome back home. Oh, we're cleaning again. We come in, we walk right up to me, and then we start cleaning. Really. Timing will be 9 a.m. Central. There will be a reminder on Sunday. I'll put a post out, but it'll be 9 a.m. Central on Monday. Miss Amarina says, I'm here still. Are you? I don't believe you. Joy says, what you making on this cal? This one is, I can show you. It means me moving again, but that's good because, you know, moving equals calories. So that's good. I can show you. We're making a cushion. Something nice and small, but with texture. That's what we're making. Or at least, should I say, that's what we're hoping to be making. Let's face it, we could make a lot of mess. We could make a lot of spaghetti. We could make a lot of knots. But we're aiming to make that cushion. A challenge for some people, but it's something small and useful. Lucy says, I want to, but my schedule at work changed for the next month and a half. So I'd be working on Mondays. Boo! That's okay. It's okay. Not everyone can. Some can't. It's fine. Christine, Zahra's wheel. It's turned into Zahra's wheel. Zahra says, thank you so much to the mystery person. Sharon says, yes, but if I fall asleep, it will be a miracle. Nah, you'll fall asleep, girl. There she is! You'll fall asleep. Miss Wriggles! I was wondering where you were. Where were you? Where were you? Barbara Baker, she says, hi from my little corner of Kentucky. Please tell me, I want some news about Bear, because I think this is the last time that I dare ask. And I got quite upset a couple of nights ago because I was thinking of him and I was like, I shouldn't ask because I'm almost certain she'd let me know in an email if there was any news. And I'm just kind of hurt. Like, really? Zahra said, I've made a mistake. Just 2 stitches for the last 3 rows. I'm redoing those 2. Good girl. Good girl. Saf says, I've made 1 cheesecake with brownies on the bottom instead of the graham cracker crust. Well, we don't have graham crackers over here, but one thing that is very popular for the base of a cheesecake is a digestive biscuit. But I didn't use digestives with my cheesecake that I made last time, I don't think. Did I? Can't even remember. I know it must have tasted good though, because it went down really, really quick. Really quick. Wriggles says, been here since the beginning, just trying to get my pain level down. Slipped this morning when I let the hens out, then fell after I got out of the shower. You silly woman. I know you didn't do it deliberately, but still, you silly woman. That's got to be a heck of a lot for the body to take, like 2 lots. You poor so-and-so. Scrolling up a little bit. Saf says, wow, so Wriggles. It's a pretty pillow. I hope so. I'm making mine in a silvery grey wool. Quite looking forward to doing it. Sharon says, knitting is a challenge, but I'm determined. It's good to challenge yourself. Stop going into the same thing over and over again. Oh, yeah, I can do them. Yeah, let's make one. Go out of your comfort zone and do something that's a little bit of a challenge, because it helps this. We were talking about the brain. It helps that. Not your hair, not your scalp, what's inside. It all helps. No news. It's really disheartening. Sharon says Oreos is a good base for a cheesecake. I don't like Oreos. I've tried them once when they first started kind of appearing here and there. I tried them. Not my thing. Not my thing. Teresa says, her answer to the question of the live. My brain would say, yeah, they don't really want to know. They just say, I'm great. Everything is good. Life is hard for everybody. My voice would probably be saying, great. Yeah, great. Everything's fine. We've all got hang-ups. We've all got things that are troubling or giving us grief, we all can take things a different way, but we all know how we to ourselves feel and whether we're coping or not. And sometimes we dare not reach out because we don't want to disturb somebody, or they don't want to know. But one good thing for everybody to do: pick up your phone. If you can't be bothered to call, send a message to someone that you haven't spoken to, seen for at least 2 weeks. Are you okay? I haven't heard from you for a while. How's things? It doesn't hurt. They might not be honest with you, but that reaching out shows to them that you care and that you're thinking of them. And that can mean the world of a difference. It really can. So pick up that phone and do it. Ninja, welcome in, Ninja. And we've got a me ninja says, hello. Kiss, kiss. Saf says, are they called digestive biscuits because they help with digestion? Been so curious about that. That's what's sold here in stores because Bahamas has been under British rule. Digestive biscuits, no, they're just, I think if I remember rightly, when they first came about, they were given in ration packs to the armies on the front line, and they're just, they've got salt, they've got sugar, and they're very, very, very malty. It's a very, very plain, basic biscuit that fills you up a fair amount. But my grandfather, Opa, used to eat them so much. I can't remember him dunking them in tea. I don't know if he ever did dunk them in his piala. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I can't remember. But Opa, there were digestive biscuits that he used to constantly be eating, and polos. And okay, the British know what polos are. I don't know what they'd be called. I've got lifesavers in my head. They might be called lifesavers over in America. It's a round, hard peppermint candy with a hole through it. A polo. Oh, polo. And my granddad used to have one of them in his gob, even if he was drinking tea or eating biscuits. But when it came to dinner, he'd take the polo out, whatever was left of the polo, and put it down on his table coaster, finish his dinner, then pick the polo back up, and the polo would go back in again. Yeah, no, not for me. Thank you very much. No. Seth says, what, you don't like Oreos? No, not really. Sorry. Just a bit, yeah, for me. Although I've only had the plain ones. I haven't had any of the 20 million different flavoured ones. I've only had the plain ones. Not overly keen. Karen, she's a weirdo, Saf. I'm a weirdo. We know this. We don't need to advertise it. We know this. Miss Sharon says, not even vanilla Oreos? I don't know. I haven't tried them. I've only tried the dead basic ones, but I'm guessing probably not. I don't like the cream inside. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah. It's the black biscuit that I'm just nah. I'm a fat bird, but I do say no to some foods, you know. I do. I do. Zahra says her answer to the question of the live is, my voice says, thank you. How are you? Brain says to me, you liar. The truth will be I must forget the past. Try to move on. A few years now, still I'm trying. I focus on the future. What happened in the past is in the past. You can't change it. Whatever happened has structured what is happening now, and what you are doing now is structuring your future. So, okay, the past might not be easily forgotten, but what are you going to do with it? Time travel? It's happened already. Can't do nothing about it. I was thinking about you yesterday as well. Sandra D Crochet. Sandra D, welcome in. She says, hello, stranger. How you been? I'm wonderful. I've been to see the Queen. No, I haven't been to see the Queen. We don't have a Queen anymore. We have a king now. I was going through my nosy notebook and I transferred data from my little nosy notebook into an address book. So it's all in one book now. And your name went over. And I was like, oh, she came and she popped in and then she ran away again. I wonder where she is now. And you've just popped in again. Welcome in. Hobnobs. I like hobnobs. I like a good hobnob. I do like a good hobnob. I can go with a hobnob. I sent hobnobs to my friend in Missouri because she didn't know what hobnobs were. And I'm like, oh, I must send you some. So I sent her some and she really liked a good old hobnob. Hobnobs are good. Miss Sandra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's blue. Thank you so much. Thank you, miss. Thank you. You don't have to do that to get my attention. I mean, it's nice. I ain't gonna deny that. But you can just say hello. You said hello. Thank you, miss. And Marina says, I've got to catch up later. I've got to watch how to work up these stockings. Good luck. Saf says, sounds like Lifesavers candies. There you go. I knew Lifesavers came into my head because I kind of semi-remembered somebody talking about Lifesavers before. Could well be the same thing. Zahra says, I love polo. The mint with the hole. There you go. The mint with the hole. Angela says, prayers for everyone that needs it for the pain. Thank you, thank you. Everybody up here needs it. And it's not my place to say, so I won't. But I think right now, I can't even see the pinned thingy. Right now, there are some people that need it a little bit more than others. I don't need it as much as a lot of other people. But there's a few people dotted about that they really do need them. The thoughts and the prayers. Saf says, deep fried mint Oreos are the bomb. Yeah, I would put a bomb to them as well. Ugh. Ugh. Zahra said, time travel? I wish I could. And then you mess up what you've learnt for the future. See, even Doris. Ew. And Sharon. Oh, see? Deep fried? Pfft. Pfft. Zahra says her answer to the question of the live. Miss to say my voice says, I'm good, thank you. But the head is going nuts. What is a hobby knob? A hobnob. 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 It's a very grainy, oaty bicky. Some of them have chocolate on them. Some of them don't have chocolate on them. some of them have a slightly different flavour to them. I mean, there's not millions of different flavours, but hobnobs, I love the texture of a hobnob. They're a really, really good size. It's what Americans would call a cookie. It's a biscuit, okay? It's a biscuit. They're a really nice size as well, and they are great for dunking because they hold up a lot for dunking. They're great. Stuff says, you have to try deep fried Oreos. No, I don't. I really, really don't. Tried them at the fair once and they're so yummy. No, we make it now using pancake batter. No, you're on your own, all yours. Thank you very much. I don't do deep fried stuff in the home. Haven't got a way to do it anyway. But no. Saf says, I actually prefer them deep fried now over non-deep fried. Karen says, I've tried regular deep fried Oreos before. They were all right. 8. And Sandra, I've never tried deep fried Oreos. Don't, Sandra. Don't go down that path. Just don't go down that path. And now Saf's laughing at me. I didn't care for deep fried Snickers bar. I haven't tried deep fried Mars bar yet. I've still got that on my bucket list, but I don't really like deep fried stuff. I even find it really difficult. If I was to go to the fish and chip shop, I've got to kind of take out my mind that the fish is being frizzled to death. Ugh. Christina says, I have been trying to get my pain meds all week. It's been a mess and a pain. Christina, I can empathise with that. I can so empathise with that. Probably more often than not, the people in my vlogs know the extent. There's one time, because I get my pain meds delivered to me, I put the order in, well, not order, but I put the request into the doctors, and the doctors will fill out the prescription within 24 hours. It's usually the same day, but it's within 24 hours. They have their pharmacy in the same building, which is no bigger than my home. And the pharmacy, one time that I'll put the request in, the pharmacy will be here giving me my drugs within 2 days. Great, brilliant. The very next time, 2-3 weeks, and I'm still waiting. Oh, we haven't had the prescription through yet. Yes, you have. No, we haven't had it yet. It's right in front of you. Yes, you have. I can see that you've had it. No, we haven't had it yet. And then the next time after that, it'll be here within 2 or 3 days again. And then the next time after that, it'll be weeks. And Christina, I get it. I get it. I love the two delivery guys that I have. They're really, really good. Bless their hearts. But of course, they can't bring me what they haven't been given to bring me. And it drives me absolutely nuts. I was very lucky today that by the time I got home, there was a knock at the door. And it was my drug delivery. And I only ordered them 3 days ago. And there they were. And it's kind of when it comes to that week, the alternate week, when they actually kind of do the good, like 2 or 3 days and they're here, I so want to grab the delivery guy and go, thank you so much, I love you. I mean, I've said I love you so many times to them before now, but a couple of the tablets I completely ran out of today, and they arrived today. Absolutely brilliant. And now I'm waiting for another 4 days before I can request 2 others that I need to request. But the thing is, if they're late, I'm buggered well and truly. And because it's, I've had them all now, all my drugs at a decent time, my next request is going to be all higgledy bleeding piggledy again. Okay, I'm stepping off my soapbox now. I'm stepping down off my soapbox. Okay, I'm done. Christine says, so what do you call biscuits? Rolls? Will you shut up? What you regard as biscuits, we call scones or scones, depending on where in the country you are. We call them scones. And yes, we have sweet scones and we have savoury scones, but the usual scone is sweet. You break it in half. You put jam on one side and you put clotted cream on the other. Smush it together. Scone. The scone will be scone. But I think that's the closest to what you guys call biscuits. Yes, my love. It's not time yet. 15 minutes. Deep fried and anything sweet just do not go together. No, it just sounds a bit wrong. B says, what do you call biscuits with chocolate chips? Cookies. Had this conversation with an Aussie friend, and those they call chocolate chip cookies, like we do in the US. Yeah, chocolate chip cookies. Yep. We're practically the same as Aussie land because our guys went over and took over Aussie land. So we call most things the same as in Aussie. Oh, there's a call out. Oh, I'm going to do this here and I'm going to do it on No, I'm not going to do it on Sunday. This is the last chance. The person who won the Tim Tams and the 3D printed crochet coaster has not come forward. If they don't come forward by midday tomorrow, I am going to have to redraw. I have to, because it's been a week. Everybody else has claimed their prize. But the Tim Tams, they haven't come forward. So, be prepared for tomorrow when I do a redraw. You could still win the Tim Tam. Or 12. Ninja says, I've been trying to get a doc's appointment for 4 days for abdomen pain. What have you been doing with the abdomen? Beany, that is vile. What have you been doing with the abdomen? Welcome back to Miss Silver. Hello, Natalie. Welcome back to Beany's Bestie. See, she misses the vlogs where I'm swearing and moaning and swearing. Morning vlogs are moaning. Evening vlogs are swearing, moaning. That's the difference. Welcome back, Silverwings. She says, hey everyone, sorry I'm late listening, but pottering about. She's looking for a glue gun because she wants to injure herself again. She's very, very good at injuring herself. And I'm having a hot flush. Ninja. I dropped a stitch. Stop dropping things. That was Suzanne dropping her furls. Miss Zahra messed up 2 stitches. You're dropping stitches. What's going on? Is it full moon? Friday the 13th. Scones are different from biscuits. Oh, they are? Oh, okay then. That's the closest thing that I thought they were. Well, in that case, I'm going to go with that biscuits are rolls. Just bread rolls then, I guess. Scones to me are harder than biscuits. That depends how they're made because a proper scone is fluffy. Fluffy. Teresa says, well, I quite enjoy your soapbox. Thanks. It reminds me we're still alive and I feel less alone in pain and discomfort. There was a gentleman on the bus today. Bless him, he was so sweet. I just went off on a tangent with him. I'm used to being the person that I'm sat on the bus and the weirdo comes and sits next to me. Normally. For once, I was the weirdo that went and sat next to this bloke, and I just went off on a tangent. I can't even remember what it was about, but I went off on a tangent, and then I realised, Lisa, you're talking to a complete stranger. They think you're a complete and utter crazy nut. Stop it. And I went, I'm so sorry. I'll get off my soapbox now. And he chuckled and he said, no, that's all right. We've all got to do it at some point. We do. Just like the soapbox of, why can't somebody say thank you? You give something to somebody, they turn around and say, got it. Where's the thank you? Give me a frigging thank you, you ignorant Amos. Off the soapbox. I'm off the soapbox. La, 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 la. Christine says, right, Sav, we may never know. You never know. Lucy says, scones are deep fried. No! You don't fry scones. No, scones are baked. Ugh, deep fried scones? What the heck? No! Perp says, my doc, it's 24 hours for script to be sent to chemists and 24 hours till I can pick. See, picking it up, I'd be able to do it like the next day. No problem. But because I get it delivered, that's where the problem comes in. Well, I went today and they need to order them, so not ready till Monday afternoon. Well, that's a bit of a pain, isn't it? Really enough. Tori says, close enough? Mum. She's cleared off now. She'll be back. Yarny wheel. What about the yarny wheel? What am I missing with the yarny wheel? Yarny wheel? I don't know what I'm missing with the yarny wheel. And yes is the answer to the question. Yes. Saf says, making some blueberry scones has been on my to-do list. I don't mind blueberry scones. I've made cheese scones and I've made cherry scones, but I haven't made any other scones. And all the scones that I would make, I make them and pass them on to a friend. Here's some poison, take it. I'm quite chuffed that even though I'm not great at baking and making, the stuff that I do make goes down really well. My best bud, I make scones for her. I make pancakes for her. That sounds really weird. Pancakes. Scones, pancakes, and cookies I make for my best bud. Every now and again as a thank you so much for helping me out here. Have a whole tin of cookies. And the only ones that I eat of the cookies, I will have one squiggly little one that wasn't quite enough to make a full cookie just to taste test it. And that's it. And I make so many different flavors. And every single time, I'm so glad that every time I get good feedback back. I don't ask for it, but they say, oh, you know your cherry chocolate cookies. Oh, Sam couldn't get enough of them. Or, oh, those coconut oats. Oh, that was good. Oh, Lisa, thank you very much. Pat on the head for me. It's very rare that I get a pat on the head. It's normally a cow pat on the head, but it's nice. Christine is sharing some tea and a cheesecake. See, ideal afternoon for me. Tea and a cheesecake. Thank you very much. Yum, yum, yum. All good. Saf says, recipes for scones. I've seen are baked. They are baked. That's the only way you make them. Scones are baked. And Natalie says, still can't find the glue gun anywhere. It's clearly grown legs and run away from you. Look, it's trying to save you the hassle of burning yourself or gluing yourself to the carpet. It's trying to save you. And Magrumi Ninja says, dumplings? Oh, dumplings. Dumplings I've never been a fan of, but that's because my mother used to make really bad ones. I've never tried a really good dumpling. But then again, I've got no urge to it. I wonder if dumplings are still actually a thing. Are dumplings still a thing? B says, US biscuits are quite tasty, just different British biscuits. Can you buy Bisquick? What are you doing? You've got 8 minutes. 8 minutes. I'm shutting this down. Don't panic. I'm coming. 8 minutes. She's literally deliberately sitting there going, like properly squinting her eye. Little moo bag. Bisquick. That doesn't sound familiar, but it doesn't mean that we don't have it. Sharon! Sharon, do we have Bisquick? Saf says, if they're supposed to be fluffy, then maybe they are closer to scones. Yes, scones are scones. You're quite right. Scones are definitely more like scones. Yes. Snaily says, bye everyone. Time for me to go. See you all next time. Take care, Miss Snaily. We're about to go anyway, so you've practically gone at the end. So thank you very much for stopping in. If you haven't run away already, have a good evening. And thank you for letting me know. Ninja says, no one sits by me. No one sits by me. I give them daggers. Oh, well, yeah, this one gives me more than daggers. It's more like javelins. Saf said the southern states have biscuits and gravy. Yeah, don't. Karen's trying to push that on me. Biscuits and gravy. No, it looks like someone's puked on the plate. Doesn't mean it wouldn't taste nice, but it'd have to be white meat rather than sausage. But no, you're all right. Lucy says, British scones are baked. All the American scones I've had were deep fried. That is vile. Americans like deep frying and salt and sugar. And then England are classed as bland. Yeah, because we don't put so much rubbish into it. Oh, is it edible? Right, we'll deep fry it. Can you drink it? Let's shove 10 tons of sugar in it. Woo! We now have sugar tax over here on drinks. It's about bleeding time and all. Christine says, I've never had a deep fried scone. Baked only. Exactly. Ugh. Give me a baked scone. I do like a scone every now and again. A nice cheese scone. Okay, confession time. I've still got time. Confession. I've never told anybody this. And here I am just about to blurt it out into public. When I was community nursing, there was one lady who was terminally ill. She was literally bedbound, and we would all take it in turns to be with her throughout the entire day and all night. And a lot of the time I would go there at night time. So I'd be there and let her know that I'm there if you need me. And I'd either go and read her a book, or we'd watch a program together, or to give her a little bit of space, I'd go into her living room and go and watch TV or read or play games that I brought with me or whatever. but that kitchen never had food in it. So you'd be there for an entire shift of nearly 12 hours and no food. And you had to stay awake as well. And the only food there was her made up dinner for the next day, or her made up breakfast for the next day. That was it. And then somebody started making her scones. I didn't like scones at that point, but what I did like were cherries. So there was the tin of scones, and I would gradually just kind of pick the odd cherry out of the scone and eat the cherry and close the lid and walk away. I did a lot of that. I was hungry. Confession over. Sharon says, going to go and lay down. Good luck. Good luck. Sandra, oh, you're back as a sprouting. Sandra, in that case, you're definitely going to have to make sure that I've got all your info correct. Welcome back. I know you've had a postcard off me. But I think because it's been a while, it's reverted back to this is like day one again. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But please send me an email, Miss Sandra, with your address in it, just to clarify what I've got is correct, and your favourite colour and your birthday. Please, please, please. And welcome and thank you. Ta-da! She's sprouting. She's sprouting. A bit like Miss Chia's head. Sharon is off. Miss Natalie says, I seem to have been burning myself down to a T. She's burnt her chest. Dozy woman. It's between a 2nd and a 3rd degree burn on her chest because she was too busy wanting to clean a kettle. Silly woman. Wriggles, fingers crossed for you. Ease up, rest as much as you can, and tell Mr. Turbo to get that nurse's uniform on. Zahra says, when it's time for next Happy Mail as members, we all want cookies made by Lisa, please. At least I want. Anyone else fancy? Ask Lisa. Do you know what? I've done that. My friend in Poland, he had seen me baking cookies because we did a video call because it was his birthday, I think it was, and he wanted to open his present on camera. And I was making these cookies, and he's going, oh, they sound really nice. I said, it's a shame I couldn't send you one, but they'd be mouldy by the time they got to you. Well, no, they weren't, because I kind of sent him a box of cookies, and it got to him within 3 days, which was amazing. And he got to eat them while they were still semi-soft, which was brilliant. And he loved them. Bonus. Wouldn't dare ever try to do it again, though, because who knows? Who knows what would happen to the flipping cookies? Miss Angela says, I've enjoyed being in your live chat. All stay safe. Thumbs up and purple heart. Thank you, Miss Angela. And take care. Yes, I need to wind down. Miss B is with Zahra. She wants cookies too. B says, biscuits and gravy is the bomb diggity. And yes, 100% white milk gravy with sausage. Now, what you guys call gravy, we call white sauce. What we call gravy, you guys, I think, call brown sauce. I think. I might be wrong on that. I can't remember. I do remember that I had that conversation with Joe over at Creatively Created Crochet. I had that conversation with him, but I can't 100% remember because it's nearly 3 years ago now. Chocolate gravy. Can I pull a more ugly face? Like, really? Joy says, looked online, the round scones look like biscuits to me, and we do not deep fry them. The recipe looks the same too. There you go. You see, I said they're like biscuits. I thought they're like biscuits. Yum, yes, please to the cookies, says Christy. I'm not even good at baking them. They're just, the people like them. And I'm like, well, that's good then. It's good. And I make diabetic ones as well, because my friend's mum, who lives in the annex of the house, she's diabetic, and I don't want her to miss out, so I always do diabetic ones as well. But they ain't great. I mean, you wouldn't want to sell them, really. Karen's got to go. Thank you very much, Miss Karen, for your help. Thank you. Brown gravy, sawmill gravy, tomato gravy, so many kinds of gravy. No, for us it's sauce, cheese sauce, white sauce, fish, parsley sauce, cheese sauce, white sauce, parsley sauce, tomato sauce. I can't think of anything else in that region. But gravy, no. The sauce is thick and creamy, and gravy is watery and brown. Safi's laughing at me again. Why do you keep laughing at me? Why are you laughing at me? Pete says, chocolate gravy is basically homemade chocolate pie filling. I don't know what I think about that. I don't know. Saf is off. She says, see you all later. Have a great night. Rest of your day. Thank you very much, Miss Saf. Miss Christine says, have a wonderful weekend, everyone. And the bean. I'm going to go and flatten her, I think. Doris says, I call it sauce unless it is gravy. That goes on mashed potatoes. There you go. Gravy and mashed potatoes. Bring it on. I do love mashed potatoes and gravy. Right. Ow. Oh, hang on. Oh, good. No, we're good. Okay. I had a scary thought there that we were gonna to have me bugger up the wheel again. Okay, everybody, thank you very much for popping in. I'm going to run away and go and feed the bean and take some painkillers, because that'll be fun, and then head to beddy boys. Thank you very much for joining me. If you came in the replay, thank you. I appreciate it. And just to let everybody know, something new this way comes. What will it be? 2 new things. Watch and see. Take care. Thank you. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. And members, don't forget to email me if you want to do the cow. Okay.